Hi everyone, it's your girl Study Smart with Sumi. So the new topic we'll be touching in mathematics is called Surd. Very simple but technical topic. So let's move on straight to the topic. What are surd? Surds are numbers which do not have exact roots, meaning that it means that they are numbers that if you look for the square root of them, you can't get a perfect number. Like now, square root of 25, easily we'll say it is 5. Square root of 16, we'll say it is 4. Square root of 36, we'll say it is 6. But square root of 2, you can't get a perfect number. You surely be getting decimal. If you say you should press your calculator and see what you get. Square root of 7. So what they are saying that surds are numbers that you can't get their roots perfect. Their numbers won't be perfect. Like we know square root of 2, we won't get a perfect number. It's not possible. But if we say square root of 4 now, we'll get 2 as it. So I'm sure you guys understand that part now. So that's what basically surds are. They are numbers that do not have exact roots. So under surd now, we have rules of operation. These are the rules that will guide you on how to solve questions on surd. Number 1, if they give you square root of AB here now, you are going to split it up. It will become square root of A. The sign in between them is multiplication, combining the A and B. So it's going to be square root of A times square root of B. That's one of the rules. So when we're solving more questions, you guys will understand better. But let me just explain it the way you understand here. So if you see this long square root sign, you can split the numbers up. It's division sign that is combining both of them. So you split it up to each of them is going to take the square root sign. That is square root of A over square root of B. For this one now, when you see x square root A times y square root B, the root sign, you first deal with what is the coefficient of them, the number outside, x, and the number outside here, y. What is combining them? Multiplication. So x times y, it will give you xy. Then you now take care of the square root, those under the square root sign. Square root A times square root of B is become, what we got, the first rule we said there, it will become the combination of both of them by square root of AB. The next rule here, x root A plus y root A. I don't know if you guys notice. It was that they are different, like it was A here and B here. It won't be plus because plus won't work for that because they have different numbers under their root sign like that. But for this one, we have the same number under the root, A and A. So addition will surely work. So let's first deal with our outside numbers. So x plus y, like how we did here. Just write it out, x plus y. This is it. So root A. You are not multiplying them, abi you are not adding. You are not adding them together. Just take one of them. When you see that they are the same root, just pick one of the root sign and you write them out. Same thing for the minus 2. It will become x minus y. Pick one of the root sign here. That will be root A here. So lastly, AB, you will still write that one back if you want to separate it. So the square root sign will become 1 over C over D. So those are the rules you need to know under surd. So we're going to be solving some question under surd, and they are going to make you understand surd better and make you look at it in a very easy way. So the first question I wrote here, root 54. Let's simplify it. So the first thing you need to know in surd is that if they give you this kind of number, look for a perfect number inside it. What I mean is, like, something like 4 now, you surely see the root of it, get it. Something like 9, you get the root of it, 16. So in 54, which two number can we multiply together and will give us a perfect number under it? Like, we'll be able to get the root of it. You can use 9. 6 times 9 is 54. So we'll write that out. Square root of 6 times 9. 6 times 9 is 54 back. So it's the same thing I'm saying here. So from one of the rule here, which is this, I want to separate it to make them stand alone. It's now be equals to square root of 6 times square root of 9. So that will be equals to, we can't get root of 6, it's not possible. But we can get root of 9, which is 3. So our answer will not be, we can't multiply these two because this has a root sign and this is just a number. So it will be 3 root 6. That's the answer. If it were a normal number, you do 3 times 6, but there's a root sign here. So there's a difference between them. You can't multiply the two numbers together. Like this 6 and 3. So you just write them out as 3 root 6. That's our final answer. Okay, so now the next one, root 180. We're going to do this one little by little. Let's now check. Let's start with the smallest number that can go in 180. 2 can go in 180. Okay. 2 divided by 180 is 90. So 2 times 90. 2 is not a perfect square. That it can't have a root. 92 is not a perfect square. Yes. So let's try another number. What about 3? 3. That would be 3 times 60. Will give us that 180. 3 is not a perfect square. 62 is not a perfect square. What else can we use? The next number there is 9 times 20. That can still give us 180. Yes, now 9 is a perfect square. Write that out. 20 is not a perfect square, but we can still work with it. That will be equals to root 9 times root 20. Root 9 is what? 3 times root 20. The reason why I've not written the final answer is because we can still get the perfect square from 20, which is 4 times 5. 4 is a perfect square. So we'll continue. 3 times root 4 times 5. So that will be equals to 3 times root 4 times root 5. That will be equals to 3 times root 4 is what? 2 times root 5. 3 times 2, these two cannot be multiplied. 6. But you can't multiply roots because this 5 with it, because of this root sign. So just write it as 6 root 5. That's the final answer. So the third one that I have there, root 252. I want you guys to solve it and tell me your answer in the comment section. So I'm going to continue with the next part under Surd in my next video, which is rationalization, conjugate pair, and finding the square roots of numbers in Surd. So thank you. That's all for this video.